everyone. Thanks for showing up today. Hi. Actually, I am at our new location on Norris Court, so it's very, very exciting. So I'm actually standing right now in Peggy's office. So very exciting. Can't wait for you guys to see it. It is beautiful. You guys are going to just love it. So much space and so much greatness is going to happen here. All right, I'm here today, not teaching a bar today. I'm going to teach a math class today. And I love teaching math classes. So this is something that I just love doing. So, all right, we're going to start standing with our feet hip distance apart. Your heels are going to be aligned right by your sit bones. And so from here, just kind of feeling that your shoulders are open. And we're just going to start bending our knees. So kind of just getting into that little bit of a triple flexion here. Ankles, knees, and hips as you're kind of bending and straightening. The shoulders relax, taking a nice deep breath in. Don't forget that breath. Breath is the number one principle of Pilates. So we want to make sure that we're breathing fully into your nose and exhale through your mouth. Excellent. And now we're going to add those hips a little bit. So sitting down. Draw that belly in, scoop that belly in as we sit down on towards your heels and then back up. Excellent. Just feeling some of the heat coming into those legs. And because our legs are a very large part of our bodies, we're going to feel that heat very quickly. Excellent. Breathing in through your nose and breathe it out. Going. And now let's just hold it. Hold it here, and we're going to add a little bounce, little tiny bounce. Just taking a nice deep breath in. Tiny little bounce. And then we're going to take our arms, and we're going to bring our arms up. And what I'd like you to do now is that we're going to start standing up as we bring those arms around us, coming down, and then up. Circle all the way around, right through that shoulder joint, lifting and circling. Squat, lift and circle. And this time, let's change the direction. So sit down, coming up and around. Sit down, up and around. Reaching all the way around. Shoulders away from my ears. Excellent. And then coming all the way up. Shake out those legs. Should start to feel a little bit more heat. All right, let's just warm up the spine a little bit. So we're going to just kind of tuck that chin in a little bit and still have a little space there between your chin and your chest as we start to roll down. So upper body's heavy. So allowing your hands to go down to the floor and then roll yourself back up. Open up your chest and we'll do it again. Chin to chest, roll yourself back down. Tuck that belly into your lower back. Let that upper body go heavy. And then roll yourself back up. Open up that chest. And then back down. Beautiful. Shake it up. All right, we're ready to go down to the floor. So I don't know if you have any tools at your house today, but there's many tools that you can use. I'm going to use a little bit on the band today, but you don't have to. So, okay, so let's just start sitting up on top of our sit bones. So just kind of feeling that your shoulders are away from our ears, our feet are grounded on the floor as we have our hands behind our legs, and we're going to just tuck that tailbone under, and then coming back up. So just feeling a pelvic tuck as we coming up. Making sure your feet are still grounded and hanging on to the back of your legs. And back up. And then tuck it under. And then back up. So when you come back up, you're coming right back up onto your sit bones. Not arching your back. Making sure that we're feeling that the crown of the head is lifting up to the ceiling. So watch the popping of your ribs. And now let's just go down a little bit further. Grabbing the back of your legs, shoulders away. Let's bring those feet in a little bit closer. Scoop that belly in, all right? And just kind of feeling this nice C curve, and we're right here. And now let's just release those arms. Our arms are right in front. I'm gonna add a little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I'm gonna slowly go all the way down onto the floor. Excellent. All right, your feet are on the floor. Hoping that you can see me down here. I'm just gonna make sure I'm move my computer a little bit so that you guys can still see me on the floor. All right, awesome. Okay, here we go. So we're all the way down. You're kind of laying down onto the floor. All right, the arms are gonna be up to the ceiling. And now, with our feet together, we lift up, we reach for our toes, and we come back. We lift our head and shoulders, and we come back up. And then we come back down. And we lift our arms, head, shoulders, and we reach for our toes, and then we come back down. Let's do that one more time. We're gonna reach for our toes, not stay here. Lift your right leg up, and then back down. Engage that core. Lift your left leg up, and then back down. And then lower yourself all the way back down. Beautiful. All right, let's bring your right and left leg in flat on the floor. All right, this time, bring your right leg up, and then back down. And now bring your left leg up, and back down. And bring your right leg up, and back down. And then bring up, and back down. Shoulders relaxed. Up and down. Now, right leg comes up, stays up. Left leg comes up, stays up. And just sort of stay here. All right, so I like nice tabletops. So knees are right on top of your hips. All right, so you're in that nice 90 degrees. And now just stay here, shoulders relaxed, engage your core as you tap the floor with your right leg. And this looks easy, but it's kind of challenging. Don't forget that breath. Breathing in through your nose and breathe it out. It's kind of a nice little tap. Draw that belly in. Excellent. And now both legs back up together. All right, let's bring those arms out to the side of them like a letter T. And now just kind of go from side to side. Kind of just roll it. Shoulders are down, so making sure that you feel grounded with your shoulders as you're coming from side to side. Excellent. Let that breath be just flowing from side, or let the breath be flowing while your legs are going into this little bit of a sway. My shoulders are completely still. My core is nicely engaged. And then back into the center. Beautiful. Let's bring those arms back up. We're ready to go into our 100. So we'll do a little bit of prep first. We lift up. We're going to come out with those legs and then back down. Now you decide where you want those legs. You can keep them at that 90 degree. You can draw your knees closer to your chest if you need a little bit more support. And now here we go. We're going to stay out and we start pulsing and breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 10. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 20 and in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 30 and in. 2, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 40 and in. 2, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 50 and in. 2, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 60 and in. 2, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 70 and in. 2, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 80 and in. 2, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 90 and in. 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 100. Stay here. Let's just come up a little bit more. Really feeling that those abs are working. Lengthen those legs just a little bit more. And then take it. Whew. That was awesome. I can feel that. Nicely done. Okay, we are going to grab the back of our legs and we're going to roll ourselves up. We're going to go into the roll up and roll down. Now here I like to use a band just to keep my roll up and roll down a little bit smoother. You don't have to. So if you're pretty good at this and don't need a band, by all means, Just use your own body. All right, so our feet are together and they're flexed. Our inner thighs are drawn together. So draw your toes towards your shins. You're sitting on top of your sit bones and your shoulders are away from your ears. As we take a nice deep breath in, we tuck that tailbone under and we come down, keeping those hips down, and then bring our body all the way down. We breathe out completely. We take a nice deep breath in, we lift our head, shoulders, rib cage, and we come up. The idea here is to keep those legs down as you're coming all the way back up. The crown of the head is lifting up to the ceiling. And then we tuck that tailbone and we come all the way down. We put our head down, breathe out completely. This is a hard one, so really have to focus on scooping that belly in and then sitting back up. And then tuck that tailbone under as you roll all the way. Excellent. Whew. I love doing this one, but I find that the band really gives me a much more help. You don't have to, but I feel like if I don't use the band, I start to jerk a bit, and that's not good for your back. So if you feel like you're lifting your legs up in the air, you can also grab onto the outer thighs to help you as you come down. All right, this time, let's just stay down here. So I'm gonna let go of my band. Excellent. Now, my hands are to the side of my body. My abs are nicely engaged as I start lifting that right leg up to the ceiling, and then I'm gonna lower back down. And I'm gonna lift my left leg up to the ceiling, and then lower down. Now, depending on your hamstrings today, decide if you want to, as we do our single leg circles, if you wanna stay with your legs straight a bit. So, here we go. So my hamstring is a little bit tight today, so I'm going to bend my knee a little bit. Okay, just to kind of loosen that a little bit. You can also keep your opposite leg bent or straight, but I'm going to keep that straight as I circle around inside that hip joint with the ball of the femur. My shoulders are relaxed. It's like I have a pencil on my toe, and I'm trying to draw a nice circle in the ceiling. And the breath is flowing. And then I'm going to change that circle. Doesn't matter where you are, you can just change it wherever. And I'm trying to keep my core nicely engaged and not rocking from side to side. Just kind of circling. It's like I have trying to make a circle in the ceiling. And then all the way up. Now grab that leg with your hands as we lift up. Maybe pull that leg in a little bit, feeling a stretch. And then lower my head back down. I'm going to lower my arms back down, and then I lower that leg back down. All right, you might have one leg that's a little tighter than the other, so you can decide. And now take a nice deep breath in to prepare. And then as we exhale, we lift the other leg up. This one's a bit tight too, so all right, we might bend that leg a little bit. The idea here is to get that knee right on top of your hip bone. And then I'm going to draw a circle. And if you're bending your knee, then just kind of lead with that knee as you circle around. Shoulders relaxed. Breathing in through your nose and breathe it out. In through your nose and out. Excellent. Knit those ribs together. And then go the other direction. And just circle all the way around. Excellent, guys. And then back up to the center, hold it here. All right, now let's grab that leg, lift up. All right, really feel the stretch. We tend to get really tight in our hamstring muscles. And then lower that leg down. Excellent. All right, let's bend both legs. Both feet are grounded. Let's go into a couple of shoulder bridges. So from your pubic bone, lift yourself up into a bridge. Lift those hips up, make sure that you're not popping at the knees and lower yourself. And now I'm going to have my arms. I'm going to lift my arms behind me as I lift my hips up and then lower them. And now as you do that, you feel good. Just open up your chest. Lift those hips. Squeeze your buttocks as you come up and down. And then one, lift. Now just stay up here. Bring your arms behind you, and whatever that looks like for you, you draw your knees into your chest as much as you can, and then you're going to roll back. Like we're going into a little ball. And you're going to roll back up. Just stay up here and then you roll and come back. And then roll back up. Now, this time, you're going to bring your hands so to the side, and we're going to have our heels together by the toes apart. So you can bring your chest a little bit closer to between your knees. And we'll just roll, lift up a little bit, and tap that elbow under. Make sure that you reach the core. A little bit wobbly there, that's okay. You do the best you can. One more. Oh yeah. Excellent. And then coming off. Oh, that was really good. Okay, that's going into the spine stretch forward. So here, all right, we start with those hips grounded into the floor. All right, and my shoulders away from my ears, and we feel like we're kind of lifting our rib cage away from my hip bone. We start with the arms up, and then as we breathe in to prepare, lift those arms up a little bit higher, and then we're going to sweep those arms forward, scoop that belly in, reach, and then start with that lower lumbar spine as we come back up. So we always start with the tailbone as we reach forward, and then the head comes last, but don't drop the head too much. Don't drop the arms too much, and then we start again with that lower lumbar spine as we start the head comes up last again. So again, we start with that lower lumbar spine. And we tuck the tailbone and then we reach forward. So the arms are trying to reach forward, and then the lower back is trying to reach the wall bottom. So come going opposite. And then we breathe in, we reach. Feeling a stretch from that lower sacrum all the way up to the top of your head. So we breathe in and prepare. We start at that tailbone, tucking it under as we start to roll forward in that middle back. And then reach, and then neck, reach, don't drop that head, keep going. And then we start at the lower lumbar spine as we come in. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to come down onto our elbows. All right, so let's bring our right leg hand up like that. Hands are flat on the bottom. We're just going to do a little bit of sway here. Just kind of feeling that leg sway from side to side. So we're going to do 3 sways and then extend. So 1, 2, 3, and then extend. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, extend. And then 1, 2, 3, extend. And 1, 2, 3, extend. And then back in the middle. Beautiful. Heels together, toes apart. All right, now extend and bend. Extend and bend. So reach those legs out. Heels are leading the way. So flex at the ankle. Flex those toes. And then reach. Now, reach out, open, close, back in. Reach out, open, close, and in. And reach, open. 2 more. Reach. Really lead to the heels so you feel like you're really reaching the heels. Excellent. And coming all the way back. All right, lift yourself back up. Okay, grabbing the front of your shins. Let's have your chest rest on your knees. And let's have your head coming down to your knees. Just feeling like you're rounding off like a little ball. And then from your lower lumbar spine, lift yourself back up. All right, let's go all the way back down to the floor. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Excellent. All right, legs are gonna come straight up to the ceiling. So point and flex those toes. Point and flex, point and flex. Just working through those ankles, through the joints. And now let's draw some circles. I'm gonna get some cracks here. And then the other direction. And now bend that left leg. Okay, we're gonna grab that right straight leg and lift our head up. And just hold it here. You're gonna grab your left leg. All right. And now bend that right leg, all right, into your chest as much as you can. And now we switch and we switch. So really feel that you're drawing that knee. Now your upper body's not moving here. We're staying in that C curve. So get those ears away from your shoulders. Make sure that you have some space between your chin and your chest as you lengthen those legs out. It's like I'm trying to want to touch the wall in front of me. And then relax. Excellent. All right, grab your ankles. Lift up into that little ball. We'll start with our feet first with a double leg stretch. So reach out and back in. Reach out and back in. And reach out, back in. And now add the arms. Reach out and circle around. Out and circle around. Lengthen the legs, staying in that C curve, no stress in the neck. Just remember where the tension is, that's where the energy goes. So we want the energy to be right in that core. And then relax. Go from side to side. Just give yourself a nice little hug. Nicely done. All right, we have 3 more in that series. All right, so now your legs are straight up. Grab your right straight leg, lift your head up, and now left leg. So this is similar to the single knee stretch. And this is the single straight leg, or single leg stretch, I should say, not knee, single leg stretch, and then single straight leg. So kind of the same idea, except your legs are straight. You can hug those legs in, depending on the flexibility of your hamstrings. And then, excellent. All right, now the next 2, we can interlace our fingers and we can put them behind our head and bring your legs up. And now have your legs come together. Really, inner thighs are kind of drawing together as we lift up. All right, so rest your head into your hands. Heels are together, toes apart as you lower those legs down. And then back up. And then you lower down. And back up. And then you lower yourself down. Making sure that you don't arch here, because when you arch, then you've lost that control. And the control is strength. So we want to make sure we keep the strength of your core and not lose it. So we're building strength, so we're not tearing it down. So, and don't forget that. Excellent. And now bend your knees, and we'll go into that oblique twist. So just taking it to the side. It's happening to the waist. So twisting at the waist. Armpits to the inside hip bone. Inside, inside, inside. Twisting at the waist. Breathing into your nose. Working the obliques. Twisting. No tension in the neck here. Twisting and twisting and then back. Whew, nicely done. Feel the heat now. If you didn't already by now. Excellent job, guys. All right, let's go put those feet back. All right, right leg comes up into tabletop. And now we lift up into a bridge with just the one leg. And we lift up. Your hands are sinking into the mat as we lift and lower. Lift and lower. And we lift up and we lower back down. And we lift up and we lower down. And we lift up, we stay up, we put that foot down, Left leg comes up into tabletop. We lift those cheeks up, we lower down. We lift and we lower. We lift and lower. We roll up. Try to keep those hips square. And down. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Last one. We lift up. We put that foot down. We lift up. All right, this time we're going to roll down on the right and come back up on the right. We're going to roll down on the left, come up on the left. Roll down on the right, come up on the right. Roll down on the left, come up on the left. One more on each side. Roll down right, up on the right. Roll down left, up on the left. And we come back into the center. And we bring our knees back in. Give them a nice hug. Nicely done, guys. This is hard. Whew. Taking a nice deep breath in. All right, let's grab the back of our legs. Roll ourselves back up. And this time, as we sit back up, we're going to go into our soft. So let's have our legs come maybe the width apart of your mat. And then, actually, I'm going to move myself so I can have space for my hands being wide. All right, so we're going to have our arms straight up. Watch the hiking of the shoulders. Those shoulders need to be down. Rib cage coming up above our hips. Take a nice deep breath in to prepare as we twist to one side. Take that hand down to the middle toe 3 times here. For 1, for 2, for 3. We come back up into a twist, back up into the center. We breathe in, we twist, and we come down for 1, for 2, for 3. Back up into the center, back, or into rotation. So rotate, coming down, saw that little toe off 3 times. So 1, chest to knee, and then back up in rotation, center 1 more time. We take it down, chest to knee. We saw that toe off. 1, 2, 3, back up into the set rotation, center, and relax. All right, let's just bring the legs a little bit closer together. Toes are flexed. Hand behind your head here. And let's just kind of press our head into our hands as we sit up. Open your chest a little bit, and now we're going to go twist 3 times. So twist, twist, center. Breathe in and twist, 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 center. Breathe in and we twist, and we twist, and we twist, center. We breathe in and we twist, we twist, we twist, and center, and then go. Excellent. Okay, let's come up on all 4. So now here we are, hands directly underneath our shoulders. All right, feet are flat on the floor. And so we're in the quadruped position. If this is really uncomfortable for you, you can go down onto your elbows. All right, so just staying here, a nice flat back. Draw your belly into your lower back. So we're going to slide that left leg behind us, and then back. And then slide your right leg, and then back down. And slide your left leg, and back down. And now so right, and then down. Now, let's add the opposite arm. So left leg, right arm, and back down. Right leg, left arm, and back down. Left leg, right arm. And right leg, left arm. And then back down. Excellent. All right, let's go into a little bit of a C-curve. So we sort of start at that pelvis as we start to curve up. Look at your belly. And then you start at that lower tailbone as we start to flatten middle back, shoulders, head comes up last. And then we start at that lower lumbar spine, the tailbone, as we start to tuck the tailbone, middle back, and then your neck, and then look at that belly. Now stay here for me, and we sit down towards our heels to feel the really nice stretch in your lower back, all over your back. Back up into a rounded spine, and back into a quadruped. Beautiful. All right, let's come down onto our bellies in a prone position. Feet are flat on the floor. All right, so now head is going to rest on our fingertips. Feet are flat on the floor. All right, so we're gonna just start pressing your hands into the floor as you just lift your head up. Watch your shoulders, stay away from my ears, and then back down. And then press your hands in as you lift. Watch the length of the neck. We don't want to hyperextend the neck, so no angry turtles here. We stay with long necks. And now we're gonna add the hands. So lift up and back down. And then we lift up and back down. And now we lift up. We stay up. We bring our hands to the side of your body. You lift up a little bit higher. So feel how you're kind of in that nice back extension. And now right hand, right heel, center. And then back in the center, and then right, center, and left. And then hold it here, really making sure that your glutes are engaged as we lift and lower. Beautiful. Let's bring your arms more out front. Right leg is lifted and then back down. Left leg is lifted, back down. Use your glutes as you lift and back down and left. And now let's add right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm, and right leg, left arm, and left leg, right arm. Beautiful. And now both. Up and back. Really draw that belly in because this is all back strength. And then hold it here. And we're going to go swimming. Little flutter kicks with the leg. Little flutter kicks with the hands. Draw that belly in. Watch your neck. No angry turtles here, so no sticking out that head. And then relax. Woo. All right, coming back up. Let's sit back down. And then just stretch out that back. Excellent. Nicely done. All right, coming back up into that quadruped. Right hand in front of the left as we sit down. Just feeling that nice stretch to the side. And then back up. And then the left hand. And then sit back. Just hold that to the side. Excellent, guys. And then we'll do one more stretch here. Right hand out. We thread it underneath our left armpit. And then we open up that arm, feeling it opening into the chest. And then up again. And then left arm comes out and thread it underneath your right armpit. And then the right arm comes up. Just open up that chest. Excellent. And then beautiful. Okay, let's come over onto our side. All right, so we're going to lay down on one side. So we do our side lying exercises. So we'll start sort of with our legs nice and straight. All right, so elbow underneath our shoulder. All right, you can lay down here if you prefer, but you want to make sure that your elbow stays underneath your shoulder. So here, it's almost like you have this stake going right through your hips so that you not want to waddle back or forward. You want to be right on top of each other. Your hand can be in the front like a kickstand, but you make sure that your abs and your sides are drawn away. So hand, you can sort of feel like you have support there as you lift and lower that leg. Lift and lower. So this is not about relaxing the upper body. The upper body is still engaged, but it's nice and still as we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. August, 7th today? Like, where's that time gone? It's crazy. It's August already. And now hold this up here and give me a little circle, just a tiny little circle. Working those adductors. So Should feel like that leg should feel pretty heavy. And then let's go the other direction. All right, now put that leg back down. You're gonna bring your leg sort of to the corner, kind of look like a boomerang, and we're gonna flex that toe. And now you're gonna kick forward twice. You're gonna point your toe and take it behind you, but you're not changing your hip. And then you're gonna kick forward, and a little bit challenge with space behind you, but you can kick further if you can. And then back, hips are on top of each other, and then kick, kick, and back, and kick, kick, and back. My abs are still working hard here. And back, and then rest. Oh, all right, let's bring those legs up, kind of like in that fetal position. And now bring those heels up to the ceiling. Again, watch that you don't collapse to the shoulders as we open and close your knees. Open and close. And then feeling it. So now we're doing that rotation. So you're working a little bit more through the gluteus medius. Also working the TFL, or the tensor fasciae latae right here. And they're responsible really for this external rotation, which is really important that we have nice stable hips. It's really important that we have strong butt muscles. It really helps you. And then all the way down. All right, let's pick up that leg. All right, draw me a circle on that leg. You should be feeling a little bit of a nice burn here. I am. And let's go the other way. And as you get tired, just be mindful that you're not collapsing, right? That we're still active in the upper body. And then hold it. Extend that leg out, and now we lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, feel that. All right, let's go over. We have another side. So again, we'll set ourselves up. So the setup is really important here. All right, so my shoulder is right above my elbow. My legs are long and out. I'm drawing my rib cage into my body because I want that strength. I use my hand like a kickstand here, so keeping some balance. And I'm going to just lower and lift that top leg. So as you lower and lift that top leg, you should feel like that leg is really lengthening. So it should almost feel longer than the bottom leg as you lengthen. And don't forget the breath. Breath is very important. We should be doing a lot more mindful breathing. It's very good for us. Excellent, guys. And now hold it up here and draw a circle. Little circle around. Who knew those small little circles could be feeling so much? Definitely feel. You might have one side that's a little bit more challenging than the other. And then go all the way around. Excellent. Oh, that's hard, but good. And then take it down. All right, pick up both legs. Kind of draw them more into the corner. All right, so got that kickstand. We're going to flex that top leg. I'm going to lift it up, maybe the height of my hip, as I kick forward, sweep it to the back. And then I kick forward, sweep it to my back. And then kick, draw that belly in, need that belly to be nice and active. And then kick, kick, and back. And kick, kick, and back. And kick, kick, and back. Last one. And kick, kick, and back. Excellent. And put that leg down. Beautiful. All right. Bring those legs in. All right. So bring those heels up to the ceiling. All right. Again, feeling nice and tall here. Hand is right in front as we open into that clam position. So just kind of recheck, making sure that you're not collapsing, that your abs are still active. They're not working. They're working, but they're not moving. So they're working. I'm feeling, I'm drawing that belly in as much as I can. And now bring that bottom leg down as the top leg, kind of a mirror image as we draw a circle. How are you doing, my friends? Are you trying to stay as active as you possibly can? Doing Zoom classes and YouTube classes, and then so important that we stay active. Our bodies need to be active. It's happy when it's active. And then stay here. And now bring that leg forward as we lift them up. Lift them up. 6, 7, and 8. We bend that. Whew. All right, let's come back down to the floor and we'll stretch those abductors out a little bit. So we're going to lay back down. Let's put that right ankle on top of our left knee. All right, and then we bring that left leg into our chest. You can lift your head up here and just feel a nice stretch in those abs, in the abductors. Feel a little tight there. And then take it all the way down. All right, we're gonna add a little twist to that. So you're gonna bring your arms out onto the floor like a letter T. And your right leg is on top of your left knee. So now you're gonna just come over to the left side as you put your foot down on the floor. And then we can look towards the opposite side. And you're gonna get a really nice stretch in your hips. And then you're gonna come back into the center. Beautiful. Put that right foot down. Bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. And now grab that right leg. Lift yourself up. Give it a nice hug. Holding it here. Oh, I feel it. Try to relax as you stretch. So the more you relax, the more deeply you can go and stretch. And then put that foot down. Bring your arms out. And now with our left ankle on top of our right knee, we're going to go to the right. Put that foot down if you can, and then you look to the left. And then we come back up into the center. Whew. All right, let's grab the back of our legs. We roll ourselves back up. Okay, let's come back up onto our feet. We'll see how our spine is doing. We should be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more open. So hands on the floor. Keep your hands on the floor as much as you can. Chest underneath as we let our buttocks up to the ceiling. Let your head go heavy. Chest is close towards your knees. And then slowly uncurl. All right, open up your chest. Into that back extension. Chin to chest, and then we roll ourselves. Scoop that belly as you roll yourself. And then back up. And then reach. And then back down. Whew. Good job, everyone. Thanks for showing up today. And have a great day and have a great weekend. Bye, guys.